Alright, this is a new style. This is calling Color Run. So it does use the color change fork, and there's actually a bug fix on the stripes file to make this work. So you'll need to get the latest version updated in order to run this. Otherwise, there's a bug in the effect. So the bug's also been fixed on the main OS, but this style uses effects that are only on the color change fork. So you'll need that. So with the color run, as you can see right now, I have crystal code and main blade code. The crystal code, when the blade is not ignited, will just run with a pulse. And what the color run is you're going to see the colors continuously run over each other. And then this, when it's off, the crystal will also mimic what the main blade's going to do. So now when I ignite the blade, this style also features power up and cool down. So when I first ignite, there's going to be a burst of power up the blade. And then when you retract or after a lockup, there's that cool down effect. So let me show. So this is the ignition. So that was with power up. And you'll see it'll just keep running through the colors, and the crystal and the blade will stay in sync. And then this does use color change, but it's not using color change to lock in colors. Instead, it's doing effects. So this is the start point, which is a static. So it just has the colors running. There's no effect other than the color. If you want, you can activate an AudioFlicker with the first color change. So that turns on an AudioFlicker in both the crystal and the main blade, and the colors will just continue running. So this style is meant to have the colors continue run, and it runs through the full rainbow. And then there's a third version, which is a fire blade. So if I change color again, it'll turn into a fire blade, and it'll keep running that same color loop. And the fire blade appears both in the crystal and in your main blade, and it just keeps running through. So you can get this cool color running effect, and then if you wanted, you can always cycle back to just a static blade, and that's the static, and it just has the colors running over each other. So that is available now up on the library. There is separate code for your crystal and for your main blade, and you can tweak the speeds if you want, but hope you enjoy. Oh, and you'll see the cooldown of, oh, I didn't show, there's also localized lockup with cooldown, and then force lightning lockup with the cooldown effect. I can't, because I have this open, I can't do drag for you, but it's got drag and blast and clash and all that already put in. And then when I retract the blade, you'll see the cooldown effect on that. So that was the cooldown, and then the crystal will go back into a pulse mode when your blade's retracted, but it'll continue to run those colors.